Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will understand informal letter writing. Firstly, let us understand what is a letter. A letter is a form of written communication between two persons on a particular topic or issue or incident. लेटर एक किस्म का रिटन कम्युनिकेशन होता है दो लोगों के बीच में किसी टॉपिक या इश्यू या इंसिडेंट को लेकर. लेटर्स आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स. फर्स्ट टाइप informal letters, second type formal letters. In this video we will understand how to write very good informal letters. What are informal letters? Informal letters are letters which are written to people who are close and well known to us. For example, parents, grandparents, siblings, that means brothers or sisters, relatives, friends or acquaintances. Informal letters वो letters होते हैं जो हम हमारे family members या करीबी लोगों को लिखते हैं या रिश्तेदारों को लिखते हैं. Now friends, let's come to the main topic. How to write a very good informal letter in order to score full marks. Well, to begin with, the first point that I would like to give to you all is, imagine that the person to whom you are writing the letter is sitting in front of you. What ideas will come to your mind? Write down, pen down all those ideas in the paper. This is the best tip or suggestion that I would like to give you, my friends. If you do this, you will be able to get very good ideas and you will be able to write those ideas and score very good marks. Next, use a very informal or casual style. Remember, you are writing a letter to your close relatives or family members or extended family members. तो आपका लिखने का स्टाइल अंदाज बहुत ही कैजुअल, बहुत ही इनफॉर्मल होना चाहिए. आपका लैंग्वेज बहुत ही इनफॉर्मल होना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट, बी सिंपल, क्लियर, direct and precise. Firstly, use very simple sentences. Don't use complicated words and don't create complicated sentences. Be clear about what you are writing and what you are going to write. ये पॉइंट आपके माइंड में बहुत ही क्लियर होना चाहिए. Be direct. Don't try to beat the bush. यानी जब आप इनफॉर्मल लेटर लिखते हैं, आपको यहां वहां की बातें नहीं करनी है. You have to come directly to the point without wasting words and be very precise. Don't waste words. Be very precise with what you are writing. At the same time, friends, your tone should be very courteous, that is polite. यानी आपकी लैंग्वेज बहुत ही पोलाइट होनी चाहिए. Don't use aggressive language. Next, avoid stereotype expressions. Very often when students write a letter, they begin the letter this way. I am in the pink of health and I hope that you are also in the pink of health. This is a very, very stereotype expression. You should avoid such type of stereotype expressions. Try to be very creative. Use appropriate vocabulary. Depending upon the topic, depending upon the situation, try and use an appropriate vocabulary. ऐसा करने से your letter will have a proper language. While writing a letter, your ideas should be original. Don't try to copy your ideas from any reference book. Your letter should be very appealing. And all your ideas should be in a logical order and well linked. The first paragraph should be linked with the second paragraph and the second paragraph should be linked with the third, so that your entire letter looks like one united whole, one single piece. At the same time, remember, no grammatical mistakes, no spelling mistakes, or else you will lose marks. Friends, while writing a letter, try and use 2 or 3 exclamatory sentences. Not more than that, maximum 2 sentences. Why? As you all know, friends, that exclamatory sentences are sentences which express emotions. And remember, you are writing an informal letter, so the best way of expressing your emotions is by using exclamatory sentences. For example, let us say that you are congratulating your friend who has won a championship or who has done very well in the exams. So, one way would be 3 cheers to you, my friend, ending with exclamatory marks. Another way of saying would be, how proud I am of you, my friend. If you use exclamatory sentences, you will be able to create the desired impact, and your letter will be very convincing. Along with exclamatory sentences, I would suggest use rhetorical questions also. That is, in short, interrogative sentences. Rhetorical questions, that is interrogative sentences, also create an impact. इससे भी अच्छा impact create हो जाता है. For example, let us say, if I am writing, this is not right, this is not right, ये एक assertive sentence है. लेकिन इसी बात को अगर मैं एक rhetorical question के थ्रू लिखता हूं, is this right? See, this creates an impact. So therefore, we should use at least 1 or 2 rhetorical questions, not more than that, in order to create an impact like exclamatory sentences. Another very effective way of writing a very good informal letter is by using contractions. See, for example, if I say I do not, this sounds very formal. Instead, I should write I don't. Now, don't is a contraction of do not, and I don't is more informal. So therefore, try and use contractions in your letter. Last but not the least, my friends, use proverb or quotation. One proverb or a quotation is enough. Don't try to fill your letter with proverbs or quotations. And remember, the proverb or quotation should be apt to the topic. It should be suitable to the topic. For example, if you are advising your friend not to waste time, then you can definitely use a proverb connected with time. Like, for example, time and tide waits for none, and so on. Now friends, let's move on to the next part. Now I would like to show you the format of an informal letter. Here is the format of an informal letter. Firstly, friends, remember, whatever we write, we should be writing left aligned. That means it should be aligned with the left margin. This is called as the block format. The block format is recommended in the CBSE and the state board exams. So we will follow this throughout the video. The first thing we need to write is the sender's address. Remember, sender's address should be maximum 3 lines. The address is given sometimes in the question. In that case, copy the address from the question. Put the first line, then a comma, second line ending with a comma, and the third line of the address ending with a full stop. If the question does not contain the address, then you have to write your own address. It can be an imaginary address. You can even write your real address. But remember, try and write only 3 lines, not more than 3 lines of address. Next is the date. Remember, you can leave a line or you can write the date on the next line. After that, leave one blank line. Thereafter, you have to write the salutation. Now, the salutation will differ depending upon the person to whom you are writing the letter. For example, if you are writing letter to, say, dad or mom or uncle or aunt, then you will say dear dad or dear mom or dear uncle or dear aunt. If you're writing a letter to the elder brother, then it should be dear brother. You should not write the name of the elder brother. But if you are writing a letter to your friend or a younger brother or sister, in that case you have to write the name. So you will say dear Rohan or dear Rohini and so on. Now comes the most important part, that is the body part of the letter. This body part of the letter is divided into 3 paragraphs: first, second and third. The first paragraph is the introductory paragraph, and you have to introduce the topic only in the first paragraph. Friends, the first paragraph is a small paragraph. You have to write approximately 3 to 4 lines only, not more than that. The second paragraph is the most important paragraph of the letter. Here you are discussing the entire topic in details. Now, when I say we are discussing in details, it means you have to give the importance, you have to give the effects and the solutions. Let me explain with the help of an example. Suppose that your friend is not doing well in studies. He is wasting time and you have to write a letter of advice. Then, in this paragraph, the second paragraph, you will talk about the importance of studies and the importance of time. You will talk about the positive effects of studying, of utilizing time in a proper way. You will mention the negative effects of not studying, and you will give some remedial solutions. That is, you will give some suggestions as to how he can utilize his time properly and concentrate in his studies and do well in studies. So this is how the second paragraph is the most important paragraph. Remember, whatever you have to write, discuss, you have to mention it here itself and wind up. Remember friends, the second paragraph should be a paragraph of about 20 to 25 lines. It is the biggest paragraph, the main part of your letter. The third paragraph is the last paragraph, and this is the concluding paragraph. It is a small paragraph of about 1 or 2 lines, max to max 3 lines, not more than that. Here you have to conclude the letter. You can write sentences over here like, convey my regards to your parents. I hope you will reply to my letter very soon. Eagerly awaiting your reply. Bye, and so on. Friends, remember, you will not introduce any other topic, or you will not discuss any other thing, any other topic or any other point in this concluding paragraph. The last part of the letter is the subscription or complimentary close. So here you will write yours lovingly and so on. In this way, you have to write the letter. This is the format of the letter. Now friends, whatever points I have discussed with you, we will put it down in an example. Now I'll discuss one letter with you. This is the question of an informal letter. You are Ravi or Ravina residing at 103 Evershine Complex, City Road, Nagpur. You recently came to know that your friend Anil or Anila has not fared well in the exams. Write a letter of advice. So friends, the address is given to you and you have to copy the address this way. The first two lines of the address end with a comma and the last line of the address ends with a full stop. Friends, when you're writing the address, see that the address is perfectly aligned. This enhances the look, the get-up of the letter. The presentation becomes awesome if you do this. Finally, after the address, you can leave one blank line. Thereafter, write the date. When you're writing the date, this is how you have to write it. Do not write the date as 10-3-2022. This is wrong. This is how you have to write the date. 10th March, 2022. And the TH should be touching the line. Next comes the salutation. Dear Anil. After the salutation, put a comma and leave a line. This is my first paragraph. I received your letter and I am quite disturbed after reading it. Your performance in the last exam was below expectations. What has changed you so much? Why have you fared so badly? Have you noticed, friends? I have not used any stereotyped expressions to start the letter. Instead, I have come straight to the point. I am direct and precise. I have come to the topic straight away. And I have used simple sentences. Here I have used two questions in order to create more impact. I remember you as a sincere and hardworking student. You were dedicated towards your studies. In fact, other students took inspiration from you. I am just trying to figure out why such a change has come in you. Are you having any distractions? Is it due to bad company or sheer laziness? See, here I am raising questions instead of using mere statements, and I'm trying to create an impact. All the time, I am also polite and courteous. My language is very, very polite. I am not aggressive. This year is a very important year of your career. Here I am trying to show the importance of studies. If you realize this, you will surely try to find out what is troubling you. Pull up yourself again and prepare a timetable. Plan your schedule and stick to it. Find out why you are unable to study and try to remove those distractions. You need to have a well-defined goal. Muster up courage. Pray to God to make your mind strong and steady as it was before. God will take care of you. Our exams are fast approaching. You will need to put in a lot of efforts. If you have any queries or need any help, feel free to write to me. So friends, first I'm showing the importance of studies. Then I'm speaking about the effects of not studying. What will be the impact, the effect? At the same time, I'm giving a lot of suggestions, and while giving suggestions, I'm trying to be very courteous, polite and soft, not rough at all. Now comes the last paragraph. The last paragraph is a small paragraph. It is only of 1 or 2 lines. So here I'm writing only 3 sentences and I'm concluding my letter. So my concluding paragraph, that is third paragraph, says, convey my regards to all at home. Reply to me as early as possible, waiting for your reply. And thereafter, my complimentary close, that is yours lovingly, and the name. So friends, I have explained to you with the help of an example how to write a very good informal letter. If you have any queries, put it in the comment section of the video. I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.